All right, hell, got this thing all ready to get loaded up. Well, it is loaded up, kind of.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Talking about the throster?
yeah, the thruster. It's all.
Yes! Do it! Do it!
All right,
Get us off this damn rock.
and chunk. I'll put that up there, and we'll get some proper scans done, and get this friend or foe thing working on it, and we should be good.
Awesome.
Right. Make sure you're ready for some sparkage.
Yeah, that's why I'm over here.
Chunk.
Has a whole lot of sparkage.
Yep. Well, we got to figure out what's going on with it, right? So. All right. Cool.
Gets us a step closer to getting off this rock.
Yeah. It's awesome. It'd be nice to see the stars up close again.
Yeah, I just want to get off the rock. I've been on the surface too long. I'm starting to go crazy.
It would be nice to go to someplace a little bit less hostile. I've kind of decided.
But it's not so much the hostility; it's the gravity, actually.
Yes. It's a bit much.
I've spent the last couple of years in deep space, so it's like the only gravity I've really been under is artificial gravity. So.
Yeah. 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 Sometimes those bones just don't react so well to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak around over here. Okay.
Everything. Nothing's blowing up yet, so that's a good sign. Yes.
Yeah, everything seems good. This station here is listening for things, so I mean, it seems all good.
All right.
This one's in the green and the blue, so that's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll just get a little close to this one. Ooh. Yep. Well, that seems fine. Let's just not go walk under that thing.
Yeah.
No, I want it throwing out those.
I want to go see what's on the panel.
Yeah. Maybe we should have rigged up a little remote station over here for that one. Oh well.
Maybe. Oh, interesting. It's showing the build states of the engine.
Perfect. I guess that will hopefully give us instructions. Yep. Oh.
It's still alive, right?
Yep.
Whatever hair you may have on your body is probably standing on end, but it's okay.
Yeah, a little secret. I don't got any left. It's all gone.
So nice to have that going.
Yeah. So have you thought of a plan for this, or is it just going to be add-ons to current vehicles, or?
I have actually thought of a plan. Because we've got the hydrogen tanks; those work. We actually have fuel tanks, like gas tanks now, and those have worked. Oh, I didn't show you that. Come here, check this out. And how we were running out of uranium. Okay, so I went ahead, salvaged most of the uranium out of that destroyer that I found a while back.
Yep.
The one that I pulled the first batch of uranium out of.
Right.
So we now have all of those. But check this out.
Gasoline engines.
Yeah, check it.
Ooh.
We've got gas in it. We've got an engine room.
Nice.
Yeah. So right now, is that right? It's 30, 60, 75. Yeah. Okay. So each one of these things puts out 15 megawatts, right?
Right.
So we have a potential, a little over 15 megawatts, but it's we have a potential of just under 76 megawatts. And we're only using 13 of it, so you can see what our base battery storage is at.
Right.
It tells you the status of the engines.
Yeah.
And tells you how much power they're producing and being consumed.
Not bad. This is a pretty good little little system you got going on here.
Yeah.
And it auto throttles every engine, so it
Yep.
just produces just enough.
Yep.
Cool.
And then if you go into the inventory of the grid, we actually have fuel being produced.
Oh.
In fact, I have another 11K of it.
Nice.
Yeah, so that mining rig, the new mining ship,
Mm-hmm.
while I was over there doing some salvage, I pulled out, I don't know, like 120K or something like that of the tar, aka oil sand.
Right.
And so it ended up producing something like, I don't know, 20 or 30K of fuel oil. And I've been
Oh.
processing that into gas,
Nice.
which is in the big ball tank over here.
Where did you go?
Up here.
Oh, there you are. Oh man! Wow. Wow,
And
spears
even
are-
and even with all 5 engines running, it's still filling up. And it's at about 60% full. So, so what I'm thinking is that we can actually build like a couple of small gas tanks on board to put the engines on. We can put the gas engines in, and that'll give us electric power to keep our batteries charged.
Right. It's
So
kind
we
of like a hybrid kind of thing.
And because we now have the mining vehicle, we can bring back, hundreds of thousands of K of like ice and things like that. Because there's a lake over by the oil sand.
Nice.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is we build a hybrid vehicle that's atmospheric and hydrogen thrusters.
Ah, yes.
And then we put a couple of large hydrogen tanks on it, a couple of the smaller gas tanks just to have them for the generators, and then like a small reactor or two. I mean, we could even, like I said before, we can convert this beast over to a flyer, but I think that's going to require a lot more parts than I want.
Right.
I mean, it would be a long-term project.
Yeah.
Because we have to add a skin to this back section. We'd have to bump out all of the turrets and everything.
Yeah.
Put a couple of large. Well, let's see. There's 2, so that'd be 3, 6, 9 large thrusters just to lift this thing up.
Yeah, that's a fairly high number.
Well, that would be so that it could fly in atmosphere with the cargo containers mostly full.
Yeah.
Because the engineering school says roughly 1.5 large thrusters per large container
Right.
at max mass.
Right.
So as long as they're not filled with like platinum.
Yeah. That would be okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. How much cargo do you need to take off the planet?
I'd like to take all of it, but I think that's a little over ambitious.
Yeah. Because, I mean, otherwise, I mean, you could just... I mean, you're going to have to build a bigger ship anyway, but you could just expand this one. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, it wouldn't be difficult to convert this into a flyer. It would just be time consuming. And given the rate of increase in hostile activity in this area, I'm not sure that's time we really have.
Right.
Honestly, I've kind of been in this base longer than I was expecting already.
Yeah.
But I was also not expecting to not be able to build basic thrusters.
Yeah, yeah.
But now that we've gotten research systems set up to be able to counteract that problem, what we might be able to do is, because that ship, the freighter I was or the frigate I was talking about,
Yep.
it has ion thrusters on it.
Ooh, so that'd be the next thing here, maybe?
Yeah, so I'm thinking that what we can do is probably go do a salvage run on that.
Yep.
What I'll probably do is replace the drills with grinders
Oh, yeah.
over on the drill ship.
Mm-hmm.
Bump the two that are back here out one block so that they don't screw with each other.
Right.
Because if we do that, we'll basically be able to take this thing over, go grind down like giant swaths of that ship.
Yeah.
Which was the reason I built this thing the way I built it, was so that we'd have that ability.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It seems like it should be, should work. Let's see. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Seems like a good plan. And we can just swoop in and out and, whoa, this hole again.
Oh, yeah, I haven't fixed that yet. I still need to fix that.
Fallen in there a couple times, but that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that'll probably be what I work on next. So how long do we think we have to wait for the data on the thruster to come back?
I don't think it should be too long. Do you want to go take a look?
Sure, why not? Because I mean, we're gonna have to end up building a hydrogen tank and everything to test it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I think it could go faster this time just because we scanned it, or we scanned like, one of their systems before.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? Maybe there's something weird about it.
Everything looking good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Do you want to try to build it according to this here plan?
Sure.
All right.
So
I mean, we'll see if it works or not.
So which button is it that turns this big sparky thing off?
The second button.
Second button?
Second button. No!
Oh, other second button.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. It's not connected to anything, so it's not going to explode.
Which is a good thing.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so the weld instructions say to do that, huh?
Okay, you get back into line here.
Get the... let me download these instructions really quick. Alright, I think I've got them.
There.
Yeah. I mean, if we need to, we can always put it back.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Alright, so we have hydrogen thruster, huh? Alright.
Alright.
Rocket thrusters, interesting.
Do you have... let's see. Do we want to build it out here? Is there like a connector we can use here?
There's
we could
connectors.
use that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of connectors over in the ship bay. Right, so we need to have a tank, which I think... You know what? This thing's got a bunch of connections on it, so let's just use it. Alright, rocket fuel tanks, gasoline tanks, rocket fuel, small hydrogen tank. That's a small hydrogen tank?
Sorry, I can't... There you are over there. Okay.
Alright. So if we... It should be okay. Let's grab some parts out of the grid here. Oh, you know what? I think I grabbed the wrong schematic. Yep.
Small hydrogen tank. Yeah, the round ones. Let's see here. Hide.
I'm just going to use the large version of the small thruster.
Okay.
That stuff in.
Do you remember what happened last time, though, when we first tested an engine, right?
Yes.
All right. You're confident you're going to get all the wires in the right way, and this here ship is, right here?
Well, if it blows up, at least it's just the mining craft this time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not difficult to replace this. So,
Yeah.
I'm not so worried about it being over here, so.
I'll keep an eye on your wiring.
All right.
So far, so good.
Sounds good. Just get the hydrogen tank in here.
Need 30 more metal grids on that guy.
Alright, so the tank is in place.
Okay.
And 20 more grids.
Inventory. Do you have the grids?
No.
Okay, I'll see if I can grab them.
I don't think there's any just floating around in the system. I think
There seems to be some in the food protein resequencer.
Yeah, all of that's on its own system, which is fine. I'll just do it out of.
Question is, why is it putting it in the resequencers?
The resequencers use them for some of the food production.
Oh, okay. I don't eat that fancy food, so.
Yeah, that's the stuff you're eating is using it.
Well, I don't make it then. I just grab it out of your pantry.
Not a bad way to do it.
Yep.
Alright, so I need 9 more grids.
Yep. Hydrogen fuel tank. Looks good.
That should be.
Hey, it's going.
That it is.
We have less than 30 seconds before it explodes or not.
We'll see. I mean, what's the worst that happens? It blows up in our face and kills us both, right?
Maybe not me.
Fair
I'll
enough.
just watch from this giant hole over here.
Alright.
Snuffed out.
Awesome.
It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a hydrogen thruster, so if it was going to blow up, it would have killed both of us when it turned on, so.
Yeah, yeah. They're a little bit less forgiving.
Yeah. As long as we don't try to have it do a 360 kickflip in low altitude right before it lands, we should be fine.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. That old maneuver.
Yep. All right. Actually, looks kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I'm curious about are these rocket engines, because I haven't seen these before.
Mm-hmm.
There's actual rocket thrusters. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. So it looks like it's built off of a hydrogen engine base.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's basically the same requirements. It's just been renamed.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit less complicated because it's not got quite as many components.
Maybe. I like the small circular tanks.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at that right now. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. I kind of want to build one to see because it looks like the fill indicators are on the rounded edge.
Mm.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, now that we have now that we theoretically have hydrogen thrusters, I won't know until we take this thing out.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's working.
Kind of makes me want to build one of my old, one of my first rocket designs I ever built.
You're welcome to.
A very long time ago I did that, though.
You're definitely welcome to. I mean, we've got the parts. Have you seen how much material we have in the grid now?
I haven't looked at the recently, but
Here, I will. Do you the favor. We've got 1.7k of silver, 104k of refined aluminum,
nice.
700 units of gold, 287k of iron,
Nice.
5.8k carbon, and 1k of cobalt, and then 189k of copper, 1k of crushed lithium paste, 160k of nickel. Got a little bit of platinum off of something. 18k of polymer, 243k of silicon, 14k of sulfur, some plastic, and the rest of it's just miscellaneous scrap.
Perfect.
Yeah, we've even got like 1.3k of titanium in there, which I need to go get more of.
Yeah. Well,
I want to get a lot more titanium. So, yeah.
yeah. My little rocket I'm talking about is mostly just like it just goes into space and has a small cargo. So it's if there's a close asteroid, you might be able to set up a small base there, but it might take 2 trips.
Well, I still don't know if getting into space is even viable, quite honestly.
Yeah.
Not sure. Yeah.
I wonder if jump drives would also have to be checked out.
Well, we'll find out when we build the ships, I guess. But
Yep.
because we won't know with jump drives until we actually get into space, and
Or until we actually jump.
yeah. Well, we can't activate them inside of an atmosphere anyway. So.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So. Yeah. That's. We've got hydrogen. We've got hydrogen.
Yay! Hydrogen time.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm thinking I'm gonna build a tank back where the gas tank is. Specifically for hydrogen.
Yeah, yeah.
That way I can offload this tank, so we're not wasting any of the fuel. Not like I can't go get a ridiculous amount of ice. So.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, that's a good day's worth of work.
Yeah, yeah. Getting all that stuff would be a bit of time, but it's it's worth it, right? We're getting off this rock.
Yes, because it's one step closer to actual space travel.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I would love to rebuild the little vehicle I came in on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But,
Well, who knows? Is there any improvements you'd make to it if you could?
yeah, I'd put hydrogen thrusters on it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
It only had ion thrusters, which so when I hit the atmosphere, there was no stopping it.
Oh, yeah.
So the crater out by that base in the field, that
Yep.
was where my ship basically backed into the planet.
Nice.
Yeah, and I had my thrusters overclocked, so they were pumping out everything they could.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
you survived.
yeah, the ship saved me,
Yeah.
and I only lost like half the ship in the crash.
Oh, there you go.
I was really worried because I thought I didn't have enough to build even like a basic survival kit,
Yeah.
and I had exactly the parts I needed.
Perfect.
Yeah, it
And
was
look at you now.
crazy.
We're all pumped up again.
Yep. Well,
All kinds of equipment.
yeah, it's one of the benefits of going to engineering school.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Good times.
Yeah. So for the hydrogen tank, I'm thinking over here.
Okay.
Basically, I'll dig out a little bit of the stone over here.
Back there. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So I'll basically dig out some of the stone, put the tank in there,
Yep.
and then that way we actually, since the conveyor system has the insulated lines, we can run multiple fuel types through a single run.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that should be good for what we're using it for. I don't think we're going to need more than that. Because like I said, it's really just to get us off this rock.
Yeah.
And it may not even be a large grid ship. It may end up being a small grid. And I'll just make it out of armor blocks. Heavy armor.
Yeah. Yeah. Possibly do that.
Yeah, so...
I mean, it might also be worth sending up a small satellite or scout ship, remote control maybe,
Yeah.
just to see what's up there first, even.
Yeah. It's definitely on the list of things to do. But I need to get some of the infrastructure built out first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because one of the things we'll need is we're going to need a laser antenna.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe just build like a small launch gantry out where we had the original research room.
Yeah. Yeah. That could work.
Yeah. Because then we can just do fuel tank. So we'd have the large thruster
Mm-hmm.
with the fuel tank on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to figure out how to do this.
Right.
Because we wouldn't really need braking thrusters. The whole point of it is just to get a camera up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I can throw something together. Because with the tanks that we have available, I wonder if we can get away with using the rocket fuel tanks for hydrogen.
I don't know. I'll have to try.
Yeah.
Slightly different than what I've done before, but easy to test.
Yeah. I'm just wondering because actually those are large anyway, so I'd have to use the enclosed tanks. What do you guys look like?
Sky Factory. Yeah.
Oh, you are a really small tank, okay.
Arrowhead.
I mean, that's kind of cool. What do you... How much do you store? You're 200 liters per tank.
Just checking over things, okay?
the cylinder, the gas tank is 1,000 liters, so that's actually a better deal, I think. Of course, the enclosed gas tank is like dirt cheap to build.
Okay.
So basically a thrusters on either side.
Meters. You laying it out?
Yeah, I'm just... How big are you? What do you look like? Wow, you are rather crazy. Oh, I know what I could do then. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. Right, so we end up with a laser antenna on the bottom.
Yep.
If we can get these to hold... actually, you know what? How about if we... Let's see, you're... that sucks. Okay. Nope. I won't be able to work with that. Well, I guess I could. Because I could do one.
Ooh.
It's fine.
Yeah.
2. And then you...
Small hydrogen tanks.
would go there and basically just run all of the piping on the backside here to tie them all together.
Right.
And then I kind of want to put one on the outside there, but then we have a battery.
Yep.
And I mean, I guess I could just do a conveyor. So yeah, I think we'll do conveyors. So if we did something like that, and then the battery. And then with the way that's set up, we would just basically have the thrusters on the side panel.
Okay.
And have, you know, a couple of them for lift, a couple of them for rotational.
Yep.
Mount a camera. So figure, do the camera there in the middle.
Yep.
And then put a gyro on it. I'm out of steel plates, but I mean that would be the basic thing for a satellite.
Yep. Yep. I think that would be not too bad.
Alright, so if we did... it's too big. Unfortunately. But I was thinking about putting a solar panel on the top and bottom. That way we can keep the battery charged and... But anyway, that's the rough general idea.
Yeah, yeah, no, that should be okay. I mean, yeah, need to go look at some more older designs for foldable satellite solar panels and stuff back from way back in the day. But
Yeah, I think that's a little bit more complex than what we need. If we're
yeah,
just, because basically this is just going to be a throwaway scout. I don't want to have something completely over-engineered for this.
yeah. Just ended up figure out what's up there, and if there's nothing too bad or whatever, plan accordingly.
Yeah, because I mean, we may launch this thing and it hits like a planetary shield or something. We don't know yet.
Oh man, that would suck.
Yeah, that would actually suck. Would it surprise you though?
You know, when you said it, I was like kind of surprised, but then thinking about it now, I'm like, maybe
Yeah.
this planet has thrown us for so many loops. It's just not.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm worried about, is that there's just so many unknowns still on this planet.
Yeah. Might have to set up a small satellite or something. Or not a satellite, a telescope, sorry.
Yeah.
What that
We've got room
is
for it.
doing over there. Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I don't know if I've pissed them off yet or not, but Sems unknowingly donated the thruster that we're using, that we used for research.
Well,
They
that
have
was.
They have a transport that's down over on the ground, and there was no one there, so I kind of borrowed the thruster from them.
Well, I'm sure they've got plenty.
Yeah, I don't think they were happy about me taking the ship apart to get it, though.
Yeah, well. Maybe if they would answer a hail now and then and just be like, hey, this is how you make a thruster, maybe that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that one is just like floating up there, though, eh? That arrowhead?
Yeah, he's been there since about the time I recovered the thruster. That's why I was like, yeah. Well, on the flip side, I think we will be able to repurpose this old bay area into our like our control center
Yeah.
for a satellite launch.
Yeah, that would work. Make sure there's a couple
And
of extra
then-
lasers to make sure nothing interrupts us.
Yeah.
Maybe take the laser antenna out of the research lab for a bit so that it can be utilized for this little project.
Maybe. I'm thinking I may just go ahead and put a regular antenna on it because it's smaller.
Yeah.
Depending on how big we want to make the whole system, we could actually maybe even build the launch platform right here.
Yeah.
And we've already got a laser turret over there for defense. We
Yeah.
could put one or two more over on this side, just, in case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that would be fine, I think. I mean, yeah, with the laser turrets, as long as they don't malfunction like that other time, then we should be fine. And just we'll make sure that I do have my gun with me. Ah, good. As long as we make sure we have our guns, we can probably fend off most things.
Yeah. And I do think just having a couple of these small laser turrets out here will help.
Yeah.
Okay, so projects for this week. Basically, clean up that little thing.
Yep.
Turn it into a small flight center.
Yep.
And build a launch platform. I did not want to see a frigate.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that's friendly. Oh, it is friendly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, good, because it's heading our way. Though I think it's going to fly a little bit to the northeast of us. If I was
Well,
making a guess.
if we're lucky, they'll get an intercept on the incon.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. I missed this Stormfire,
Yeah.
which is
That's what I'm
also-
hoping. I'm hoping they're gonna cross close enough that the frigate will take it out for us.
Oh man, that could be quite useful.
Yeah, that would be ridiculously beneficial to us. Which means it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's all just a setup to make us just drool over it and then just be denied once again.
Yeah. I mean, they're only about a K apart from each other.
Yeah, yeah. It's like watching slow motion car crash almost right here. Just like so slow, but yet, I don't know, man. That's like, would they fight? Are they hostile to each other?
I don't know. It looks like they're changing directions.
Oh, come on. Space battle on. Oh, they are
They
fighting.
are shooting. Yes.
Let's see. Let's see if our friends win or if these guys, the Stormfire, would win.
I think the frigate won.
Wow, yeah. That was quick.
Probably just knocked out the antenna, but yeah, I'm seeing a lot of debris coming off of that guy.
I don't really have too much
Yeah,
hydrogen. Oh, it's like gone.
It's still shooting. I think they just knocked out the columns. Let me know if you find anything.
Yeah.
Where's my little personal camera drone? Let me see. Where are you at? Why are you in deep space? Okay, that's completely useless.
Too far away.
Yeah. I left it somewhere. I have to go find it. Alright, so note to the wise, don't attack the frigates.
Yeah. Yeah, that it's not gone down.
No, it doesn't even look like it's smoking. Did you find the debris from the...
Oh, I don't know about the debris. I see where it is, but it's still flying away, so which is kind of too bad.
well, the frigate just changed course.
And SEM's H2 transport
Yeah.
right here. It's all crashed, but it's got hydrogen thrusters. Is this the one that you took stuff off of? Looks
No, that was the first one I found. There's one down in the valley
this one
that I took parts from.
yeah. Well, this one looks like it's fully intact. Maybe we could use something like this.
Yeah, it looks like the frigate just jumped out.
Yeah, the other one has not jumped out. I don't know how much hydrogen I've really got to chase it. And it doesn't look like it's going down. It probably took some minor damage. Getting the heck out away from that frigate.
Yeah. And it's raining at the base. Okay.
Yeah, it's raining here too.
All right, so yeah, I've got a project for this week.
Yeah. I kind of want to take over one of these little hydrogen transporters.
I know, right?
This is kind of nice.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the lift necessary to deal with the atmosphere.
Yeah, but you might be able to strip it down, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably strip one of those down. Preferably one that's hostile, so that we don't lose faction with the one group that's kept us alive the entire time we've been on the planet.
Ah, yeah. And this one's probably still fine, so if I grind it, it'll... Dang.
Yeah.
It's too bad. It's too bad, but whatever.
Yeah, well, like I said, it'd be, be nice if they would actually respond to us, so we could at least figure out whether or not we could buy like one of these things off of them.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, international and intergalactic dibs rule should apply.
Should apply. There's nobody on it.
Yeah, it does have a faction ownership beacon though, so it's like,
Yeah.
at least play nice with them. I mean, because as far as I can tell, one of them dragged me into one of their bases to save me when we got attacked by that drone. So
Yeah.
I don't, like I said, I don't want to piss them off too much.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, so I'm gonna start working on designs for the launch pad area.
Okay.
But I think I am going to take a quick nap because it's been a long day.
Yeah, I'm gonna dry off, get some more hydrogen, and I might dust off my old notebook and see if I can look at these blueprints. And also to try to see what Sharky's up to. He was digging a lot of stuff around our base.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get a chance, if you want to see if you can take the hydrogen thruster up to a rocket engine, the rocket thruster, and maybe the hydrogen thrusters, just in case the hydrogen thrusters don't have enough force to get us off the planet. So maybe the rocket thrusters will.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
You know, just basically as a like a secondary, like a backup thing.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling those thrusters are going to eat fuel like freaking candy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll have to take a look.
All right.
All right. Well, hope you have a good nap.
Thanks, you too.
Yep. Yep.
Sinuses are kicking in.
Yeah.
I had to get in the cockpit to help calm down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much back to this thing.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, there.
I'm over the mining vehicle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna. This chair's surprisingly comfortable, so I'm just gonna
Not off
catch a
there.
nap here
All right. Cool.
and then get some of that stuff done.
Fine.
So if you head back to the base, tell Sharky I said hi.
Yeah, will do. All right. Well, have a good nap. May or may not see you when you wake up.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.